Hello, today we will present our integrative project, which is titled Business Plan for the Repair Business Unit and Production Stage at Botas el Jefe. Our team is conformed by Carlos Rodriguez, Juan Antonio Gomez, Elisa Ramirez, Lorena Covarrubias, Michell Parra, and I, Daisy Rodriguez.
So as a first point, we have the description of the company or name of the project and objectives. So as you know, Botas el Jefe is a company dedicated to the selling of goods and Western and exotic hats. So the project is going to focus on the services of repair boots. And next, where as a next point we have the background of the company. We have that the company was started from 1970 with Mr. Fernando Castillo, and after that in 2007 they start a partnership with Jose Angel Rodriguez. Next, well, the business idea. So the business idea of the project is to implement and to develop the service of the repair boots. This is with the main objective to be able for the people that does not have a stable economy, because it is cheaper to repair boots than to get a new ones. So next. Well, next to is the vision, mission, and objectives of the company. As a vision is to continue with the legacy of the artisan worship. As a mission, we have there to provide a durable product with quality and comfort to the customers. The objective is to increase the selling of boots 20% and implement the boot repair service as a brand in the market. So next we have the description of the environment. This is important to do the FA and FE matrix. So to carry out them, we have to do first the SWOT analysis. So next. So here we have the SWOT, where it's going to analyze the strengths, opportunities, threats, and weaknesses. As you can see, they are very point to opportunities, strengths, and weaknesses and threats that the company has. Well, next. The next point is the macroeconomic trends that affect the business. This is important to have in clear that an important trending that affect the business is the importations from China, because it is increasing more now than before, and this is affect to the company because the people prefer to buy less than to have a quality, and this is going to affect the entire company, including the service. So that's gonna be everything for the chapter 1 and 2. Next to my partner are going to talk about the next chapters.
Well, I am going to tell you about the product analysis and the market. Boots El Jefe has the sale of boots, belts, and hats. Boots are the main product that hold the store. So it has different types and styles of leather for boot, like alligator, ostrich, and snake. Strengths and advantages. First, we have the location. Boots El Jefe is located in Francisco Madero, Durango, Mexico. It is a rural area in which people usually wear cowboy boots, belts, and cowboy hats. Next, we have the quality. The quality offered is excellent from the type of raw material of each item, the price, the attention with which is tied to the customers, and the dedication that is put in each sale. It allows to create a security link with the client, and it makes that the customer can trust that his investment in a quality product is going to be the best. Market study and competitors. The market study. The footwear industry in Durango, Mexico includes multiple actors such as shoe importers, manufacturers, suppliers of raw materials, service companies, and retail, and finally niche or specialty shoes. The competitors. The industry competitors for this work can be divided into three, which will be large players, small players, and small actors. And a very important point is the potential market. Today, the Durango consumer has new paradigms, and some must be taken into account when we are offering a product in the market which is instilled from a moral and cultural perspective. It has to do with the position that consumption achieves in society more than with its role in private life. And after analyzing the market, the conclusion of the calculation of the market demand was reached, where a survey was carried out, showing that 17 to 71% of the people surveyed will be willing to purchase the repair service of boots from specific brands available from the Jefee boot company. Therefore, the boot repair service in units, assuming that each person survived acquires a pair of boots, it is contemplated to provide the service between 47 to 84 pairs of boots monthly.
Well, and then we have the chapter 4, which is marketing strategies. One of the weaknesses of the company, the Northern Start, is its low impact and almost no activity on social networks, which is why short, medium, and long-term strategies were established. The short-term strategy is the positioning of the brand, who we are and what makes a brand different from others. We must show the public that the difference is the excellence of the service, the brand, and the quality of the products. To achieve this, a short-term strategy will be based on investing in advertising in social networks, TV, and radio. What we want is the position of the brand, and we want the public to know of its existence. Then we have the medium-term strategy. Well, these are the actions that it is expected will begin to be remunerated in a range of 6 months to a year, and it basically consists of creating internet pages in social networks in which photos and information of the products will be displayed. This strategy is for indefinite time. After that, we have the long-term strategy. Well, it is going to have an annual audit in which marketing elements are reviewed in search of flaws or inefficiencies, as well as the correct announcement of their promotions carried out during the year. Then after that, we have the product service or customer service. Well, the boots are fully exposed to the public view on shelves with capacity for 20 pairs of boots, and they are organized by size and designed for the convenience of the client. A 2-month warranty is given to the client in case of damage of the product. Then we have the chapter 5, which is sales plan. As we can see in the present table, which is also called income statement, it is expected to have a requirement of 50 boots in the first month with a cost of 585 pesos. It is expected that the demand will increase eventually, and it is important to mention that the cost was calculated taking various factors into consideration. The sales strategy, on the other hand, to create the sales strategy, we took into account the 4 steps of the sales process, which is really important to position the brand. For the conditions of sales, the company Botas el Jefe only accepts payment in cash, but it is expected to accept card payments in the future. And finally, for the chapter 5, credit policies. Well, the only credit system that the company has is for the sale of goods, and basically the client has to give 1,000 pesos in advance, and the rest can be paid within a month.
So for chapter 6, in the first part of the process, we talk about the preparation of the skin, and in the second part, we talk as if the skin were already ready. So for the first step, we have the raw skin is salted and sent to the staining parlor. Then the skin goes through a chemical process. After this, the skin is tanned and colored. Also, after this, a cut is created, which we create the mold, and then the cut and mold is passed to the last part where the plant is placed and the sew. So for the production capacity, Botas El Jefe has an installed production capacity of 400 pairs of boots monthly. So in 3 days, they are able to produce 50 pairs of boots. So how ensure the quality of the inputs? So for proper purchasing management, there are several aspects to take into consideration. So one of them is performance of suppliers in relation to competitors. So always providing the best products, potential ability to provide the required products under the required conditions, supplier response to inquiries, requests for quotes and offers, compliance with the relevant legal and regulatory requirements to have everything in order. This is very important. So for chapter 7, here is our functional organization. So in Durango, we have 1 manager and 2 salesmen, and in Chihuahua, we have the manager and also 2 salespeople and 4 people that help in the manufacture of the boots. So here you can see a more visual representation of this. It's pretty much all the same. The only thing that changes, as I mentioned, is the workers, the manufacturer workers in the store in Chihuahua. So for the human resources, here we have the policies. So for the workers, they all have to be on time. They have a 45-minute break for lunch. They work from Monday to Saturday. No cell phone use, and also they have to be very respectful. So for the working conditions, the workers do count with benefits and bonuses. So if they are on time, they get a bonus of 50 pesos, and if they work during holidays, they get a bonus of 120 pesos, and their salaries are 1,190, and the manager gets to 2,500. So for human resources plan, they make a selection of applicants for hiring. Then when they get new employees, they're trained this in order to have a better customer service, and also incentives for the best performing workers. This motivates the sellers to do a better job and to increase their sales. That way they get more benefits. And for verification of compliance with recruitment policies, and also compliance with promotion policies.
Chapter 8, Legal Aspects. The Society. The Society of the company is Sociedad de Responsabilidad Limitada. Its registration date is on January 6 of 1997. Licenses and Regs. The company is registered under the Instituto Mexicano de la Propiedad Industrial. This registration gives to the company an exclusive use of brand and makes the company different between other brands. Legal obligations. Some of the legal obligations that the company must comply according to the activities they perform are registration of brand in the INPI, contract with employees and suppliers, yearly tax declaration, confidential contract, reviewed contract with suppliers yearly, and the company provides the employees with social security. Permission and limitation. The company has to comply with 5 permissions in order to operate in Mexico. and they are land use permission, federal taxpayer registration, outdoor advertisement, registration with the EMS, and registration in the Mexican Business Information System. Chapter 9, Launch Plan. The launch plan is a guide to create strategies, actions to publicize a product or service. The market analysis. The market analysis gives a margin of which is the target market, create public relation strategies. It is to increase the visibility and the value of the brand, anticipate a customer care plan. It is to prepare a customer service system, make use of digital marketing. It is the application of marketing in the digital media and marketing content creation. It is to create ideas to inform people about the product, to start a plan. It is to bring the product to the customers, and it will be through social network, through Facebook publication, in print media, and it will be done by delivering flyers to people one by one, and it is to be able to reach the customer easily.
First, we have Chapter 10, Financing Plan and Project Evaluation. The initial investment, first with the current assets, which is 108,000 pesos, will be relative to the inventory, which is necessary to carry on with the project of wood reparation, and selling and administrative expenses. Then we have the liabilities and the work capital. The work capital is relative to the production of the reparation of the boots. Then we have income and costs. First, in the first year, we have 351,000 pesos, which is the annual sales with the utility with a margin of 60%. Then we have the costs. The costs is relative to production, which are the raw material necessary for the reparation and packaging. Then the manufacturing indirect expenses, which are electricity, water, cleaning. Then we have the administrative expenses, which are the payment of the manager, and then the sale expenses, which are the payment of the people who receive the boots and take them to the reparation. Then we have the tier or tasa interna de retorno or internal return rate. This is the percentage of profit or loss that the investment will have. In this case, we have a pretty good tier, which is 151%. We have a minimum discount rate. This means the minimum percentage that the investment will set and say, from here I will invest and from here I will not. In this case, it's 10%, and the tier is 151%, so it is highly superior than 10%. So we have a good tier. The ban or VPN MPV, which is the net present value. The ban has a value of 555,000, which is a positive value and means that this will add value to the company. Then we have the PC or cost benefit. It is an indicator that shows the relationship between the cost and the benefits of the company. If it is superior than 1, it means that it is a good cost benefit because the costs are lower than the benefits. Then we have Chapter 11, which is Investment and Financing Plan. The investment plan is the current assets, which are the inventory and the work capital, and the current liabilities. Since the company doesn't need purchasing of more machinery because they already own it, they don't need financing, and they don't need more investment. Then on the financial needs are the selling expenses, as I already said, They are the payment of the people in charge of receiving the boots and taking them to reparation, and administrative expenses, which contemplates the payment relative of the percentage of the reparation of the boots of the manager. And the inventory, which contemplates all the raw materials and packaging of the reparation of the boots. Then in financing plan, the company doesn't need a financing plan because they already have enough capital to carry on with the new business unit. But in case they would need it, they can ask for a loan in Banamex from a credit that goes from 50,000 to 15 million pesos. And these are some of the requirements that they may need. It has an interest rate of 8% and it can be used for working capital, more machinery, or assets dedicated to the production, or in this case, reparation of the boots.
In conclusion, for many people, their boots have a special meaning, and by some details, instead of throwing it or buying a new pair, they will only attend repairs, and the boots will look like new, and with this is offering a quality service. For the company offering a quality service, will position as one of the preferences of the customer, and that increases the clientele. For the low cost of repair, besides that, it is a service that is not located anywhere, so it becomes something new and ideal to get more revenue. And a recommendation that we can give to the company is that they can improve their marketing to the company, can be recognized by the people. People take it like a choose to take their boots, and that's it. Thank you.